A world-class poet of Shankaracharya stature. He talks everything in two different ways. At grass level, it looks like he's talking about mother's gross form or physical form, and its inner meaning is completely different. When learned people dwell into those verses, they could not stop themselves, and they interpreted these verses for so many pages for each single verse. For example, this ninth verse, which reads as Mahim Mooladhare Kamapi Manipure Hutavaham Sthitam Swadhisthane Hrudimarutamakasemupari Manopi Bhrumajje Sakalamapi Bhitva Kulapadham Sahasrare Padme Saharahasi Patya Viharasi. Here again he is talking about chakras. Chakras is what? When we talk about chakras, the chakras you cannot see them in gross form. They are in subtle form. The world which we see is very smaller than the world which we don't know in subtle form. There is so much of world. Since we cannot see, when we can see, when we get that vision. With that vision we have to see. When we don't see and we see only with materialistic thinking and materialistic vision, when we don't develop ourselves, we cannot see. Here is talking about chakras. We already spoke that in our body there are 7 chakras. Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Visuddha, Agnya, Sahasrara. So, this Kundalini power, it's a 3.5 feet serpent Kundalini power that is lying at the perineum of human body. So he is saying that you have, see, he is talking about chakras. At Mooladhara, earth element is there. Mooladhara is earth element. Swadhisthana is fire element. Manipura is water element. Anahata is Akasha element. Visuddha is some. So this way he is talking about 5 elements. So he says Kundalini Shakti is flowing from Mooladhara to Sahasrara. So for a layman, when we read these verses, sometimes it looks very ridiculous and meaningless for us kind of people, because we don't get the facts and figures explained by someone. In this 5 minutes 4 minutes video, it is difficult for anyone to explain, but whatever I learned from my elders, I am I try to explain. And this is the 9th verse, and this 9th and 10th verses are very beautiful verses, have a lot of meaning. They talk about so much of science, and if we get a chance, we will definitely talk about these verses again. And these verses cannot be explained in 4 minutes time or 5 minutes time, and the learned people talk about this verse only for for months. Anyway, let us read this verse again. Mahim Mooladhare Kamapi Manipure Hutavaham స్థితం స్వాధిష్టానే హృది మరుతమాకాశముపరి మనోపి భ్రూమధ్యే సకలమపి భిత్వా కులపదం సహస్రారే పద్మే సహరహసి పత్యా విహరహసి.